With The Last of Us HBO series already live on TV, it got me wanting to play the multiplayer for the game. It's been years since my friends and I scavenged around looking for parts with our uniform cowboy hats. Even though it was filled with players nearly 10 years ago, are people still playing it today? First of all, what is The Last of Us multiplayer? It's an online multiplayer mode called Factions, where two teams are tasked with eliminating each other. There are 4 players on each team. You eliminate your opponents by shooting them, lighting them on fire, or even beating them to death with punches. Naughty Dog did a fantastic job at translating the gameplay of the story mode over to the looting resource management multiplayer. To go back to my original question, yes, there are still countless players playing The Last of Us remastered Factions on PS4. I had 0 issues finding matches or even searching for players in between games. The game's resurgence is most likely due to the show's relevancy. This sparked another question. Are there still players playing this on PlayStation 3? I dusted off the original home of The Last of Us in 2013 on the PS3. Booting up the game on its first console release, I was shocked to see that it isn't playable online anymore. In fact, Naughty Dog has taken down the servers for not only The Last of Us on PS3, but also Uncharted 2 and 3. I might have been aware of this at the time in 2019, but I haven't thought about it since. So there is in fact no players playing it on PlayStation 3. Last of Us Part 1 does not include Factions, nor did The Last of Us Part 2 on PS4. The predecessor to Faction had leaked gameplay back in 2020, but official details on the game weren't made public until Summer Game Fest 2022 when it was announced as a standalone title. As we await for a sequel to Factions, we can still play the previous one on PS4.